everyone, you're welcome to my channel. Today is my country's birthday, so Nigeria, happy birthday. And what better way to celebrate than to look out for tips for going green with our skincare. So I'm going to be sharing those tips today. 10 tips in all, guys, so make sure you stay through to the end. And if that sounds like something that you love to watch, you love skincare content, please make sure you like this video, share it, and then don't leave without subscribing to this channel for more. So let's get right into it. Adopt a minimalist approach to your skincare. What does this mean? What's the most important thing that you need in your skincare routine? You need your cleanser, you need your moisturizer, and you need your sunscreen. With these three products, you can actually have your morning routine and your nighttime routine with just these three basic products. Yes, obviously, if you have skincare concerns, you want to add one or two serums that would, or concentrated products basically that will actually help with your skincare routine and your skincare concern. So I'll give an example. So I have dry skin, and then for my cleanser, I'll go with a hydrating, CeraVe hydrating cleanser, which I can use morning and night, especially on days when I do not wear makeup. But of course, I could also go with the simple micellar gel wash, which would work for morning and also work for night. Then let's go on to our next step, which is the moisturizing step. Because I have dry skin, that extra moisturizing step may actually be more important on some days than on others. So I can go on with the CeraVe moisturizing facial lotion, for instance, as my moisturizer. Then I go on to my sunscreen. I have a whole load, boatload of sunscreens that I use, but on a regular basis, I could actually just use maybe the Skin Aqua, Kose Sun Cut, just basic skincare. However, in order to cut my morning skincare routine short, sometimes I move on from my cleanser straight to a moisturizing sunscreen. Sometimes I'll use the Ultris sunscreen, which is a bit of a heavier cream texture than most of the other ones I've mentioned before. Or I go on to use something like the Black Girl Sunscreen Kit, which I love. It's so moisturizing. And on days when I'm in a hurry, I just want to go on for my cleanser to this sunscreen and I'm out the house. Now let's go on to the nighttime routine. For the nighttime routine, you still want to use your cleanser as well and then a moisturizer. So I can go on with my simple micellar gel wash and then a moisturizer, still that same CeraVe moisturizing lotion. However, if you have skin concerns like aging or you need brightening, in your skin, then you can go on with a moisturizer that incorporates anti-aging, or a retinol moisturizer, or something that has brightening agents as well. See, your skincare doesn't need to be complicated. Use less products. Yes, all those. Yes, I know that influencers and those of us that talk about skincare, bloggers and all that, we are very guilty of that. We're dropping layers and layers of all sorts of. What's this crazy insect flying around? Okay, sorry guys, focus. Okay, so sometimes you layers and layers of all these products dripping on your skin. You see, I mean, it makes for a lot of ecstatic content when you see all that online. However, in reality, you don't need so much product in your routine. Just 2 to 3 drops of that serum is just enough for your face and your neck. A pump of your cleanser usually is more than enough for you to cleanse your skin. And if it isn't enough, you probably want to check the cleanser and make sure that you're getting an appropriate cleanser for your skin type that is actually suited to your skincare needs. The only exception here will be sunscreen. We already don't apply enough, so please apply your sunscreen liberally. Thank you. Let's use less water overall. That scene where you're applying your cleanser and your shower is running or your tap is running, it needs to stop. Put on your, wet your face, turn off your tap, put on your cleanser and massage your cleanser in, and then turn the tap back on and then wash your face. Same thing with the shower as well. All those long bath soaks and everything, they actually would waste more water than you should need. So you want to go more with, short showers, which are actually even better for your skin barrier because you're not spending so long and then expending water and energy. Also, keep your baths lukewarm, tepid temperature. You don't want to use hot baths because they would actually damage your skin barrier and that would lead to more energy consumption. Hello, prepaid family. You're going to be using more energy to boil water and all that. So keep your baths, lukewarm and your showers lukewarm as well. And then, yes, I know that water can be a challenge, so maybe you should just get a bucket of water That way you tend to use, have you noticed that when you're using a bucket of water, you actually tend to use less water when you're having your bath, because you know that if I finish this bucket of water, maybe water is not running from the tap, trust me, you're going to be going down naked to look for water, and nobody wants that. So maybe a bucket of water, for your bath time may actually just help you consciously know how much water you're using. Do you really need 7 pillowcases because you have acne? Yes, I know that there's this counsel and advice to always change your pillowcases every day because you have acne, but not a lot of people can afford to do that. So what should you do? Very simple. Flip over your pillowcase. Flip over your pillows, so that you're able to use the two sides and you still have, a clean surface to lay your face on. Simple, right? 5. If it doesn't work, no, please do not throw it away. If it doesn't work, use it someplace instead. Sometimes we use skincare products and 3 weeks in, we're wondering nothing is happening. Sometimes you actually need to give that skincare product some more time for it to actually work. So I would say when you buy a skincare product, actually use up the whole tube before you conclude that it's not working. Because sometimes you need to hit a critical threshold, maybe in 4 weeks, in 8 weeks, before you actually begin to see improvements in your skin. Otherwise, gift it out to someone else that may need it. But the last thing you want to do is to trash it or just keep buying more and more and having half bottles of products on your shelf that eventually go on to expire. Invest in multi-ingredient products. What do I mean? Instead of buying, I love The Ordinary, I love, what's the other one again? Minimalist, that have a lot of individualized ingredient products such that you're able to expose yourself to new products. So for instance, you don't know if your skin reacts to niacinamide, so you want to get a niacinamide serum or azelaic acid or something. However, over time, you will find out that you're spending more on your skincare and you're wasting more product. So rather than buying like 10 different bottles of different ingredients and you're wondering, you're having headache every night, how to layer them, which one should go first, is it really working, or your product peeling up because you're having so many layers, buy multi-ingredient products. An example would be the faded serum that is used for brightening that has a lot of tyrosinase inhibitors in it. Rather than buy 6 different serums that have this individual product, it makes more sense to actually buy just that one product, and it's also less waste because it's just one bottle versus like 6 or 7 different ones. Okay, thank you. Ditch the skincare tools, guys. Ditch the skincare tools. Honestly, the best skincare tools you need for your skincare generator, the pain of every Nigerian YouTuber. Anyway, so ditch the skincare tools. Your fingers are the best things that you need for your skincare. You don't need the spin brushes, the excessive like washcloths and all, especially for your face. You need to be as gentle as possible on your face. We already use a lot of actives on your face, on our faces, things that actually do something, exfoliate, strip the skin and all that. So adding spin brushes and really coarse cloths, scrubs and all that to our skincare routine actually can cause more damage to our skin. The ice rollers, the thing is that a lot of these things are actually gimmicky, meaning that yes, if you enjoy using them, they'll probably give you that spa appeal, that relaxation, massaging something on my face and all that. But no, the danger is when you actually use them improperly. So like for instance, the ice roller, if you leave it on your skin, direct contact for too long, you can actually have damage to your skin, and you do not want that. How about the gua sha tool? Applying it with too much force can actually cause injury to the skin basically. So just ditch them. You don't need to spend money on this thing. And sometimes people even buy the really cheaper ones that are not properly made, that maybe have rough edges. So please, I beg, reduce the use of disposables. So for some of us that love to apply our toners with cotton pads and wipe all over our face, you're having waste on 2 levels. One is that you're using more of the product because you're pouring into this pad that soaks up your product, and then before applying it on the face. What this would do basically is that you're going to be using more product, you're going to finish your product on time, and at the end of the day, you're not having so much that you put on your face. I prefer that you just pour that toner in your hand little by little and keep applying on your face until you have just enough without, and then you skip the part. Also, other disposables like makeup wipes, we've already talked about it. I'm sure you've heard about it. Makeup wipes don't remove your makeup. Yes, you can have some makeup wipes around you for quick cleaning of brushes in between. Maybe you have one brush for just eyeshadow, and then you want to clean it in between applications. Yes, you may be able to do that, but it won't help because you use 6 wipes and your face will still not be clean. So skip the wipes. I know makeup artists and makeup people will not like this tip, but I'm sorry, I am partial to the skincare family. Go makeup free more often. Let your skin shine through. The advantage of that is that obviously, yes, you're using less makeup product and your skin will be thankful for it because you risk getting less clogging of your pores. And do you know what? When it comes to actually taking down the makeup, you don't have makeup on, and your skin will be grateful because there'll be less rubbing, less tugging to get down that makeup. Skip products and routines that you do not need. So not everybody needs to exfoliate. Not everybody needs to apply, use a 7-step routine. Not everybody needs to double cleanse. If you're not wearing makeup, no, you don't need to double cleanse. Your cleanser is just enough. And if you find out that your cleanser seems not to be cleansing your face well enough, just change the cleanser rather than adding 2 steps to your routine, because you are exposing yourself to having your skin barrier stripped already. Not everybody needs to exfoliate. Yes, if you're young, your skin is glowing, in your early 20s and you're a teenager, you do not need to exfoliate, especially if you don't have issues with dysregulation of if you have skin buildup, like in acne, for instance. If your skin is fine, normal skin, you're not having breakouts and all that, do you know that your skin exfoliates by itself normally? So you don't need to add extra exfoliation to your skincare routine. Thank you so much if you've been with me all this while. And yes, I'm still reveling in the birthday of my country. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. If you're yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you have skincare tips, green skincare tip, minimalist skincare tips, I want to hear from you in the comment section below. Please do share. It might be helpful. Thank you so much. Take care. Till my next video. Bye.